Hey guys, this is Barry with Fire and Ice Outdoors, and we're doing another unboxing video.
Here we go!
Hey guys, this is Barry with Fire and Ice Outdoors, and we're doing another unboxing video with a company called Denago. And this is the Fat Tire 2 bike. It's a step-thru. And let me tell you a little bit about the company real quick. This company is more of our higher end, higher quality bike. If you go look at their website, they have MTB bikes that are torque censored. They've got cargo bikes, foldable bikes, commuter bikes. This company is more on the higher end and not as in cheaper quality. This is all quality stuff. This bike is probably on the top 3 of the most quality bikes I've ever put together. This company is based out of Texas and made in China. I mean, they've got social media stuff all down the sides of it. It's just a quality bike, and all of their bikes are. And just to holler back at you, that MTB bike, I would love to review that bike. That was an insane, beautiful bike. But look at the quality of this bike. The colors, the matte finish on the paint. This is just insane, beautiful. Now, once we get into it, I might just start getting upset and blah, blah, blah. I mean, quality seat, just quality. I'm gonna just quality everything, the brakes, all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all this off, and I'll be right back. Do not cut your box like this. See if you can get a buddy or something and pull this off, because they want you to keep the box. So if you have any issues and they need to return it, you'll have the box with you. But if you can't, UPS has bike boxes, but you'll have to pay for them. And the things you'll need that doesn't come with it, you'll need a little wire cutters so you can cut these straps, and a knife. Just be careful with the knife, because you got little things that you can cut the tape with, which I don't really see. You might need this, but you definitely need this. But I'm gonna go in and cut this all off, and I'll be right back, and then we'll put it together. We'll take it for a ride, and let's just see what we think about it. I'll be honest with you guys. All right. Yeah, this thing is nice. I didn't tell you a lot about the specs, but because I'm geeking out about this bike, but it does have a 750 watt motor, a 48 volt, 20 amp hour battery. If you're between 4'11" and 6'1", this bike right here would be absolutely just perfect for you. Let's get into it. I didn't need the knife, just to give you a heads up. Everything was all just strapped. So I like that, because a lot of times those tape leaves glue residue on a bike that isn't cheap. You know what I mean? This bike here is a $2,000 bike, and you don't want to have to take glue residue off of your nice bike. So this bike should take you about 50 miles. Comes with a manual. Great little tool. I don't know so much if it's packable. It's heavy and it's large, but it's a great tool to have around the house. Bike grease. They even branded their tools. This company wants to be here for a while. Here's your throttle. Let's see what kind of charger this bad boy has. It's small for such a big battery. So it's a 2.3 amp. That's just small for a 3 amp. Usually they're bigger than that. Dango, if you make one with a fan on it, those things get hot. All right, so let's get the handlebars on. So it's got this little thing here we gotta take off. If you do have little electric tools, this wouldn't be bad to take everything off. Don't use your electric tools to put the stuff on unless it's choked way down. And let's see here. Boom, boom. Golly, this quality stuff. Tron hydraulic brakes, 8 gears, 100% awesome. Let's get this put on. Now it does have rings here that you can remove if you would like it lower, and we're not gonna adjust anything just yet until we get the tire on, because you wanna try to line up your handlebars to your, and then we'll have to tighten these as well. Kind of tighten them up a little bit. Just make sure that you got these. Don't forget these, if you put a little piece of tape or something on it. All right, here is the, oh, we have to put on the headlight too. Here comes the crazy part. Crazy wheel. All right. I think I can take this off. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. that's not the only crazy part that's gonna happen. Do not turn this upside down. You will damage the LCD screen right here. Unless you have some kind of tool or something to get it off, do not turn this upside down. You will crack this. Oh, there's a USB-C where you can charge your phone right on the LCD screen. Okay, let's just back you up for just a second. Oh, let's take the little pad off your, this just came out of your brakes where your brakes clamp like that. And take all of the nuts and washers off of your tire. Let's back you up just a little bit. So your brakes are on the right. Make sure your caliper's on the right. Alrighty, here we go. This can be a pain in the butt, guys. So what the first thing you want to do is put your brakes on, and then, dude, that was on accident. It 100% went on crazy easy. You put your brakes on first, and then you'll slide them onto your axles. That's insane. That has never happened. So heads up there. But that was the easiest front tire I have ever put on in my life. I think I just got lucky there. It does come with keys. You can run this bike without keys. That's for protecting your battery. So when I tighten this side, it spins the other side. That kind of sucks. All right, well, make sure you have a 15 because they don't give you one. You have to have an extra one. All right, so we gotta put the front tire on. This is aluminum, quality stuff, crazy. So this has to screw onto here. Is it not a screw in there? It's already on there. You have to take it off. Dude, they welded it on there. That's awesome. They're such a pain in the butt. But these, they actually welded it on there. Dude, this is welded on. The welded bolt, that's never, you're always having to try to get the bolt, the two washers. It can be such a nightmare. This is not. All right, so, oh, that goes up here. Okay, I was like, where's this headlight? Because usually they mount them up here. That's actually up there. Okay, cool. And you just have to put the little screw on here. I'm just gonna finger tighten it just at the moment. And then I'll just show you something. Then it has these screws on the side right here that you will boom, boom, and you will tighten all this up. Just finger tighten everything at the beginning, then you come back and then tighten it up. So I'm gonna put this on. If you want to watch, you can. You can skip through to the next thing if you like. I'm just gonna unscrew these real quick. It's got blue Loctite on it, which is freaking awesome. These tools right here that they've got their names on is not the best quality tool, but at least they're branding them. Good job for that. So you can have a bad experience because these aren't cheap. Even the more inexpensive ones that are like $700, $800, that's a lot of money for a bike. It's just their customer service. How well is that for you guys? It's just want you to be aware of, it ain't just the price. You could have a really bad experience with the e-bike company. I don't like that. But you can probably tighten that up if you had another Allen set, LOL. All right, so let's tighten this up. Isn't this bike pretty? Really cool. We lined up straight. Yeah, we are perfect. All right, so we need to put that headlight on, and then that little throttle thing, then we need to put the pedals. So let's do that. So let's plug this in. It'll be red to red. And then, so rather than using their Allens, let's just get these out. They're ball Allens, a little bit easier to use. There we go. Oh, I already put it on. And here, I wonder why they just didn't put it on. Why do we have to put it on? There we go. Nice little light though. Not sure about why this reflector is there, but we'll put it just like that, right next to it. Boom, boom. Oh yeah. Throttle. And it gives you some wire ties as well. All right, I might be tripping here. So you do have to take all this off. They got a little spot right here for the throttle. Why would you do that? Why do we have to do that? Again, everything here is quality, but I have to scratch my head on a few things on why e-bike companies do what they do. I'm gonna just try to take it apart. Let's just see how hard it is. So I'm just taking the brakes off, because you just need to take the brakes off here. Let's put these over here. Boom, boom. It's got blue Loctite on them, which is awesome. I gotta take these off as well. It's got these little tiny Allens. I guess it tightens this down. I'm just gonna loosen them. Yeah. All right. Oh, we gotta take this off. So you take this little plastic thing off, take this off. Where did that thing go? Did I put it? Of course, put my tool right over top of it. Boom. I guess you can, because there is a little ring, and I'll show it to you real quick. It's got this little metal ring and a little Allen right there. So I want it about right there. So you can tighten the ring, and that will keep it from, and we'll have to plug that in. And it's the same Allen as this, so that's awesome. Boom. All right, so put this on. Put that back to it. Tighten this up. There it is. I want to bring this a little bit closer, like right there. That'll feel a little better. And then tighten this throttle up. Bring it over. Or my thumb. Boom, boom. I like that. All right, bop, bop. Just adjusting it to what I like. I don't know, when you do that, you kind of enjoy, like I'm a little aggravated that I had to do that, but I kind of like that I can customize it the way I want. The brakes. Did y'all see that before I did? Hopefully y'all learn where y'all don't do it. All right, cool. Nice, all righty. So now we need to adjust the handlebars before we put these foot pegs on, because I'll forget. I'll get excited and want to ride this thing. All right, so tighten that up. And all I done was I lined up my handlebars to the front of the bike. So if you have the handlebars going this way and that stem, the stem right here, line it up with your tire as best you can. And it'll be fine the way it is. All right, so now foot pegs. So you're gonna have one that says L and one that says R. This is rider's left and rider's right. This is rider's left. So that if you're sitting on it, this is your left hand. And it actually shows you, this will be righty-tighty, or lefty-tighty, I'm sorry. So I'm tightening this, but I'm turning it left-handed. It actually has the arrows showing you. Let's grab this little tool here. I believe this is a 15. And then the other side is righty-tighty. I'm gonna put this on and I'll be right back. Oh, we're gonna plug this in too. Let's plug it in real quick. Where is it? So it did come with extra wire ties. This doesn't look right, because it definitely doesn't go with this. This doesn't match up with that. They don't look the same. This has got pins, and this has got like a little 2-prong plug. Oh, wait. Boom, I found it. Gotcha. That's where this goes, orange to orange. I had a little plug over it. You can wire tie that like that if you wanted to. Now this has to go, oh, I know where it goes. Look at this. That goes right there. I bet it does. Boom. That's for your brakes. All right, that was just too easy to pull off. They both have them? They do. Okay. All right. So let me put that on. I'll be right back. All right, I think I got everything finished. And this is a pretty bike. I like it. I mean, everything is quality on this. The brake lights turn, does it have turn signals? It can do turn signals. If I know bikes that do that, there's no turn signal here, but here, let's get this thing set up. I'm gonna turn this light off so you can see. All right, there we go. So let's see here. Boom. That's all right. So off. That's pedal assist 1. This is neat. So is there anything else? No. All right, and then if you hold this up button, boom. Let's bring that down just a little bit right there. Does the lights on the back? It does. And then brake lights. That's cool. All right, let's turn this off. So you hit the plus and minus button at the exact same time. Well, wheel diameter, so that's a 26 by 4. Let's see, let's do the speed. So we're at 27.9, 10. So that's as high as it goes. Let's go backwards. All right, so we're at the top speed, 27.9. Backlit, unit settings. You can password this so no one can get into it. Password enabled and about. Then we're just gonna push this. Boom. We're at 72%. I like the percentage versus the bars. Personally, I have that on my phone as well. All right, well, let's camera this thing up and let's take it for a spin. All right. Boom, boom. Dude, this thing is crazy pretty. When you ride your bike, make sure you wear a helmet. I need y'all to keep watching my videos. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you if you fall and hurt your head. Wear some sunglasses as well, some safety protection glasses. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook this thing up and we're gonna ride it and test all the speeds and see how fast it goes and all kinds of stuff. Let's go. All right, might need to lift this up just a little bit. All righty, let's turn it on. We're just gonna do pedal assist 1 right now. Okay, that throttle does work. I'm gonna have to go up just a little bit more on this seat. This is a torque sensor, so it actually feels your how hard you're pulling, and it gives you power as you need it. One of the best ways to, if you can get a torque sensor bike and you're wanting to do long distance biking, this is the best way this is the bike you want, you know, a torque sensor bike. Need to come up just a little bit more. I'm gonna tighten this up. There we go. Alrighty. Just love hydraulic brakes. They're just so much better. We're gonna start on pedal assist 1. We're gonna go to 8. I can't do that at the moment because I got to pedal. And we're gonna test its speed. We've got a hill up there we'll test and see how well it does. We'll listen for noise. We're gonna try not to die, make sure no cars are coming. Here we go. Just gonna give it a little bit of throttle. And then all right, we are on 8 and we're on eco mode, pedal assist 1. Looks like we're at 13 miles per hour. It actually tells you if it's giving you any help. Let me slow down. Yeah, it's just showing your miles per hour here. All right, let's go. All right, so we're at about 11. Pedal assist 2. There we go. It's starting to kick in. So the torque sensor is kind of feeling my pedal and just lightly giving me some gas. So that's 14 at pedal assist 2. It's trying to figure out. I am going up a little bit of a hill. Listen. Hear it going vroom, vroom, vroom. It's feeling how hard I'm pulling. Like if I start hitting it hard, it gives me more power. If I slow down and lightly give it gas, this is a torque sensor. I'm going down a little bit of a hill. I'm not pedaling at all. But the torque sensor gives me power as I'm pushing down on it. So there's that. We're straight. Now there's I love a torque sensor. I can slow down and it slows down with me. It's not that I'm freewheeling anymore. It doesn't feel like I'm doing anything. A lot of bikes will do that, where you just lightly do this and you're going 20 something miles per hour. I love a torque sensor because like right here, but still nothing. But if I push down harder, I get more. Go down to 6. I'm getting more power. Let's go 5. This should take me to 27. Oh yeah. I love this. I'm feeling pressure. I'm feeling pressure on my legs. All right. So now we're going to 0 and just throttle 8. But I got to tell you, when I'm cycling, I'm feeling pressure on my legs, which is what I want. With ones that are torque sensors, it just feels the revolution and it just dumps tons of power. So if you're wanting something that's a long distance bike, you want a torque sensor bike because it will only give you what you need. And which I've done plenty of bike packing trips with either one of them, but these seem to go the furthest with the battery that you have. So right now we're gonna go no pedaling at all. We're on gear 8, which doesn't really matter, and we're just gonna test 0 through 5. So right now we're on 0 and nothing. All right, and so there's 1. Now when you hit, watch this, you hit the brakes, there's no power at all. It's a safety thing. I just want you to know that. You will not get any power if you have the brakes on. So here we go. All of them do that though, so just a heads up. So it looks like I don't think I'm gonna get much more power. It's already at 20. We're at 4 and we're at 5. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much more than 20 on this. Man, it feels so much better. It was so hot this afternoon. All right, I'm still holding on to the throttle. As soon as I hit my brakes, there's no power at all. Car's coming. I'd like to have like a little mirror or something. I always like giving it a little bit of gas. All right, yeah. Anyway, I'd like to get a little mirror so I can see behind me. I don't like not able to see, you know what I mean? Well, pedal assist 5 is not a, let's turn this down. I think my favorite assist when I'm riding long distance and bike packing is 2. I can get the most power out of it, and I do a little bit of tricks, like if I'm going to go downhill quite a bit of distance, I'll turn the power completely off and just to stretch it as long as I possibly can. But with this 20 amp hour battery, if you're not bike packing, you're just sitting here riding around like RV parts, going to the grocery store, stuff like this, dude, this thing is going to go like 50 miles. Like from my house to the grocery store, and I live in the country, is like almost 8 miles. I could not even pedal, go get groceries, come back, and still have plenty of power. It's plenty of battery, excuse me. So yeah, anyway, let's head back and we'll talk about this bike. Oh boy. So what do we think about this bike? I gotta tell you, I 1000% approve this bike. It is insane. I love this bike. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I guess if there's some cons, it is heavy. This thing is not light, it's built to last. If you take the battery out, it'll shed some weight, like about 12 pounds. It's not foldable, so if you don't have a ton of room, this is not gonna be the bike for you. But if you're wanting something that's long distance, quality, an amazing company, I mean, it checks all the boxes, this is the bike you would want. Like I said though, it is a big bulky bike, so there's some weight to it, but I have zero complaints with it. And if you just watch this video from the beginning, how to put it together, it wasn't really bad on putting it together. But I'll put this in the description below if you want one. But if you like videos like this, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell if you like to see more videos like this. We do adventure videos every Saturday. We try to, not every time I can do that, but yeah. And guys, I'll see you next time. Appreciate you.